What's up everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to have a look at my team selection for Game Week 2. What's up everyone, welcome back to another video. So today we're going to have a look at my Game Week 2 team selection as we always do, and we'll have a look at some transfers that I'm thinking of for my team, who I'm going to captain and everything like that. But first of all, let's have a look at how the very first game week of the season went. So we start off with slightly disappointing goalkeeper blank from Sanchez of Brighton. Now, there was a lot of dispute about whether there was a foul on Mopai in the build-up to the Burnley goal, but I think it's safe to say that they performed pretty well from a defensive point of view. Now, the other goalkeepers that I could have gone with in Martinez and Backman of Watford then didn't score actually as many points as Sanchez did. So I'm pretty happy with the goalkeeper selection that I've got. They've got nice fixtures coming up, so I'm still pretty happy with him as a selection. Next up, we have Luke Shaw, who only got 1 point. They did win 5-1, but he did also pick up a yellow card, so only 1 point for him. Still happy with him as a pick. The upcoming fixtures are good. Let's hope he can get some attacking returns and clean sheets in those fixtures. To combine with Shaw in defence, we have Tsimikas, who got me 6 points, so very happy with that. Clean sheet with him, just a 4.0 defender. And to combine there, my double Liverpool defence, both coming in. Now, I can't thank Alisson enough for getting that late save to bring me that clean sheet. It almost got ruined at the end, but Tsimikas with 6 points, Trent with 6. No bonus points from all, but still pretty happy with a double clean sheet away at Norwich. And a good fixture in Game Week 2, where I hope they will both start again and get me another clean sheet as well. Moving into the midfield now, again, pretty happy with how this went. Fernandes starting off with a big 20-pointer. So 3 goals he got in that game was a massive return. His first hat-trick for Manchester United. He was my vice-captain. I was never thinking of going without Salah as my captain, who we'll get to in just a minute. But Fernandes hitting the ground running and showing what he can do as an asset for us. And I will, of course, be very happy to continue to own him going forward. Next up in my midfield, my captain was Mo Salah, who again did very well. He got 17 points, so slightly underperformed Fernandes, but the pair of them, I almost went without Fernandes, hence a video on the Thursday before the deadline having Fernandes out draft, but I got him back in and I was very happy that I did that. Salah performed very well after that as well, so great that I've got these two in my team. Next up in my midfield, Rafinha was a bit of a disappointment, not getting anything in that Manchester United game. He did have chances, but picked up a yellow card as well, returning just 1 point for me there. And Greenwood, my final midfielder, my big differential that I've talked a lot about, getting a goal and a bonus point, getting him 8 points. Now, he should hopefully continue to start the next couple of games, so let's hope that he can continue with those returns. Into the forward line, the first one we've got is Danny Ings. Now, he did get a very, very last minute penalty, as well as then picking up a bonus point to give him 7 points. Very happy with that. He didn't actually look that great in that game, so I will be keeping an eye on him, but a goal is a goal and he's got a nice couple of upcoming fixtures. Tony next to him got a blank. Now, they did score twice against Arsenal, but it is what it is. They've got a couple of nice fixtures coming up now. I'll keep an eye out on him for those couple of games and see how he does there, but not too bothered about that. And the final forward, the main man, was Mikel Antonio. So although he missed a penalty, he got 13 points for me, a goal and 2 assists, as well as that missed penalty. So really happy with that, and let's hope he can continue to return in the upcoming games. So this gave me an overall score of 100 on the nose, exactly 100. What a way to start the FPL season. I hope a lot of you did that well as well. It gave me a game week rank of 377k. So let me know how you guys got on in game week 1. But my new overall rank, of course, is 377k. So with that being my team, let's have a look at some potential transfers for Game Week 1. So I do have 0.5 million in the bank as I saved it in my Game Week 1 team, and I do have 1 free transfer to use if I do want to use it. So the players that I'm considering transferring out at the moment, of course, has to be the players that blanked. I'm not going to be selling players that did return for me in Game Week 1. We've got Ivan Toney of Brentford there, so he did blank. They did look okay. Tony wasn't involved from an attacking goal scoring point of view, so he is 6.5 and he scored Crystal Palace this week. And Rafinha was the other one. He did create chances, so they are the 2 players that I'm considering transferring out because they did blank, but they're not really pressing issues. The players I'm considering in their place, Wilson looked really good at Newcastle. He did score again against West Ham, which he loves to do, and they have some nice upcoming fixtures. And then the other one we've got there is Benrahma. So West Ham looked great, as I said, with Antonio, but Benrahma, just at 6 million, could be a really nice cheap enabler in that midfield position. So In terms of the transfers that I could make, Tony to Wilson or Rafinha to Benrahma could be the moves I'd make, but let's have a quick look now at how I could actually line up for Game Week 2, my captain, my bench and everything like that. So I do actually plan, probably at time of recording, to make no transfers in my team. So with there being no injuries in my team, I do always plan on rolling my free transfer into Game Week 2, not using it unless I've got an injury or anything like that. So I will give all the options that I've got another week to prove themselves before I finally decide on making some transfers. So this means that in goal, I will start again with Sanchez of Brighton. Watford at home is a good fixture. They did look good in Game Week 1, Watford, but it now being at home for Brighton, I do favour that home fixture. So let's hope for a clean sheet for Brighton in this one. In defence, of course, it will be the same trio that we had, starting off with Trent, with Burnley at home, combining as well with Tsimikas, who has the same fixture with my double Liverpool defence. So a home fixture for them. So I'm hoping for another clean sheet for Liverpool. It's quite possible, although Burnley have performed very well against Liverpool at Anfield in the recent seasons, but I'm still pretty happy with these two, and let's hope for an attacking return potentially as well as that clean sheet. Third in my defence, we have Luke Shaw. Southampton away. Now, Southampton looked okay in Game Week 1, and I do much prefer a home fixture than an away fixture for a defence, because the crowd getting behind that team, I can just see Southampton scoring. But Shaw is very highly owned, and he does have that attacking threat as well, so he is the third man in my defence. Into the midfield, Greenwood combined with Luke Shaw, Southampton away. Again, a really nice fixture here. I can see him doing something if he starts up front again. I hope he does, and with him again, we have Rafinha. Everton at home, again, that home fixture being with the Leeds fans. I would expect a goal from Leeds, and let's hope that Rafinha is involved this time, unlike Luke Ayling last week, who was sat on my bench. Everton at home again, yeah, I fancy Leeds here, and let's hope that they can do something with Rafinha involvement. Salah, of course, Burnley at home, comes into my team again. There was no chance he was going anywhere. Really nice fixture for him. Again, Burnley have been a little bit of a bogey team at Anfield for the past couple of seasons, but the early kick-off, and I can see Salah hitting the ground running again after that boost in form in Game Week 1. And finally, in my midfield, it will be Bruno Fernandes away to Southampton. Now, Southampton looked poor defensively in Game Week 1, so I'm hoping for a few more returns from my Manchester United guys in that. And Bruno Fernandes, of course, will be one of the most highly transferred in players, given his hat-trick in Game Week 1. Now, the forward line that we've got, Danny Ings at home to Newcastle. Again, let's hope that he can be a bit more involved and not just rely on a 97th minute penalty. They did look okay in the second half, Aston Villa, but they need a bit more of a fluidity around their play going into Game Week 2. Ivan Toney, the next option we've got, I've got Crystal Palace. They did concede 3, but it was to Chelsea in Game Week 1. Brentford did look really good, but let's see how they can do away from home without that home support. But I am expecting Toney to hopefully get some returns in this one. And finally, Antonio. He does have a slightly more difficult fixture against Leicester, although at home, the fans will be back cheering them on. They've got a boost of confidence after scoring 4 goals in Game Week 1. So again, I'm hoping for returns from Antonio here. This does mean that on my bench, it will be the same 3 players as it was last game week. So we have Steele as the backup for Sanchez at Brighton. Brownhill, who did lose his place, but I am hoping he does get it back at Burnley for next game week. He does have Liverpool, but I do need him on my bench playing in case anything happens. White, and then Ayling as well. I think Ayling, although he's got Everton, I think Everton looked really good last game week from an attacking point of view, so I don't think there'll be any clean sheets for those two. So Brownhill, even though he's got Liverpool, will be the first sub for me in the upcoming game week. So in terms of captaincy and vice captaincy, I have gone with Fernandes as the vice captain. So although he had great game week 1 form and Southampton look poor defensively, it did show us that the amount of home team goals was just more than that from away team. So I am going to start favouring that home team fixture for my captain slightly more. So that's the reason that I have gone with Mo Salah at home to Burnley as my captain for this game week. I really like what Liverpool did. I think Firmino might come back in up front, and their link-up play is really nice. But whether it's Jota, Firmino, Liverpool have shown that they can score a lot of goals, and Burnley did concede 2 to Brighton in game week 1, so they aren't that maybe that watertight as maybe they have been. So I think there's good chance for Salah returns. An update on my mini league just before we finish. If you haven't joined it here, there is a prize to be won every single month, and I will be doing an update for you each and every game week video that has an update on how the mini league is going. So Desmond smashed game week 1, the highest score of 135. Habibur, Austin, Amrit and Charlie, all the others in the top 5, but there is still quite a few game weeks to go before the end of August prize is given out, so make sure you're in the league if you aren't already. If you have enjoyed the video, that is my Game Week 2 team selection. If you've got questions about your team, drop them in the comments down below. But of course, if you have enjoyed, please do subscribe to the channel. Plenty more videos coming each and every week and live streams, so turn on those notifications as well. But that's all we've got time for. Please like the video before you go, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all very soon.